Welcome to the Weeb Lounge, guys. I've done a lot of little modifications to the room here because I figured out why my whole house central air was taking a crap. And yeah, the solution is kind of goofy, but it worked. I added some cards and oh man, my foot hurts. Alright, well, it turns out like I've been having problems with central air in just the whole house for quite some time. It turns out it was like running negative pressure or something like that. Whatever the explanation was. I'm not some AC guy, right? But it turns out that the mining room is basically affecting the whole house because of all the air I'm pulling out of this guy, right? So it's causing some kind of weird issues in the house and everything. So basically, even though I thought I had it somewhat sealed off, I really needed to put some effort to seal off this room. So what I had to do is go to this guy first and foremost and basically weather seal the whole freaking thing. All this sealing around here to make sure that no air gets out whatsoever, or at least do my best. I even put a little thing down here to try to keep the air out. But here's the problem. This door ain't meant for that. So if I try to close it normal, that's what it does. It can't close. So my solution to that is this. You pull it open a little bit like this and jam the fuck out of it. Okay, there, it stayed closed, but I don't know how much longer that's going to last because you can see a little bit of pressure here pulling on the door. So I'm going to have to find a better solution at some point. I even had to go over here and seal up these little cracks and everything with some foam and do whatever it is that I can to get this thing taken care of. There's actually like a big hole past this thing. It goes through the roof, through my bathroom on the other side, all the way to the utility room. And once I had the door and this stuff sealed off, it was pulling a ridiculous amount of air through here. I did not know it could do that. Well, like you put your hand up here or whatever, and it's just like a massive breeze. So I had to seal this off too. It's not sealed off the best, but pretty decent, I guess. Oh man. So I had to do that. I also had to do something over here with my shoe. Now I had another whole thing coming down here, okay? You go all the way up there. That's actually the laundry chute, all right? And I had a return that came down here all the way to the ceiling where the AC unit is, the attic, through the main floor, through the laundry chute, all the way down here. Well, that was causing issues, so we had to take that out. We had to seal this up. And upstairs, I actually had to weatherproof and seal the freaking laundry chute. I got some latches coming to really seal it off. There's a slight breeze coming through here, but that's normal because I've got it to a point where there's so much pressure in here that when I slam that door, like I have to, the laundry chute door goes flying open upstairs, letting air in. So I have to close that, go upstairs, make sure that's closed. Oh, this is turning into such a big headache. And here's this. Look at the roof. It's shiny. I had to take basically this AC duct bubble wrap insulation reflective stuff and go absolutely mad with it. All over the place here. Why? Well, basically, there's one reason. Like the AC there, when the AC's blowing, it was just hitting these rafters and buffeting, right? Not good airflow. By doing this and smoothing it out basically a little bit, I get better airflow. Okay, that's one thing. But the other thing was me taking this gun here and trying to get the temperatures down. My God. Let's see, switch that to Fahrenheit. Let's see here. That wall right there, right to the left of the wood, is 88.5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's too hot. But I also got some stuff turned off here, so it'll cool off a little bit more. But basically, like past this wall, past the little insulation here, the ceiling was hitting like 97, 98 degrees Fahrenheit. And of course, that's right, my bedroom's right up there. So, and over here and wherever place else, and all that heat is getting upstairs. So it's making the AC upstairs less and less efficient. Oh, God. So I basically had to spend a whole bunch of money getting this stupid insulation and popping it on, and it's working. It actually is working. Temperatures are down, the airflow's a little bit better, and the upstairs is staying nice and cool. All this effort put together just to get the AC upstairs to not run negative, and it seems to be working fine. Now, there's some places where I have to go through, retape it and everything a little bit, make sure it's all nice and sealed. This doesn't have to be perfectly sealed, but, you know, it needs to be better. And I definitely need a new bit there, because sometimes it doesn't stick very well. Okay, so what the heck else have I done? Oh, it's enough about AC. Okay, so guys, basically the lesson is, if you're planning on doing a whole bunch of mining out of your house and you're going to have your own AC and everything, you even have to take in the rest of the house's air conditioning into account. And wherever it is that you put your mining stuff, you really want it completely isolated from the rest of the house if you're going to do this on some kind of big scale. You know, if you're only going to do like one little rig or something or whatever, you don't really have to worry about that. But if you're going to do like a bigger operation, then you have to seal off. I knew I had to, but I didn't know I had to go to this extreme. Because, you know, I had the AC guys come out a couple of times, and one of them finally realized, is like, hey, this is what's going on, so I had to fix it. All right, so in terms of mining cards and everything, this guy here, this is the last 3090 that came in. This is the one that's going to go into the main computer. But actually, it might be a little bit of a silicon lottery loss. I'm not having that much luck in terms of overclocking this one. Whereas these two are perfectly steady. So I'm probably going to steal one of these two to put into the gaming PC. All the components haven't come in yet. I'm expecting them in the next few days or even over the weekend. So hopefully that pans out. Let's see. We got this guy taken care of. We got 6 of the Zotac Black, 6 of the Zotac White, a couple of cards in there. The 3060 that was here, I had to move over to this guy and turn on rig number 6. The 2080 Ti's got moved over here. There's the 3060 and 2 more 3080s that came in. So we got even more stuff going, more heat, more electricity. I just hit over 10,000 watts. With all the stuff going down here, the AC unit on 10,000 watts. And this is still going to be more. It's averaging out to about 32 bucks a day in electricity costs for me. So, and with mining profitability being down and stuff, I mean, it's still profitable. It's still, you know, a good chunk profitable, but it can't get much worse. Otherwise, things could be in danger. It could be, oh man! But I've been working. I got to order 2 more server power supplies for those other rigs there, and still have to expand some cards. Video card prices have been coming down a little bit. Hopefully they keep going, because I got to add what I got to add. Like I said, you know, regardless of the market, regardless of what happens, I'm all in on this. So this has to work out, and I am building it up as much as I can. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. Oh, so if the moral of the story here is, if you guys want to get into this in any serious degree, be prepared to do things that you never thought you have to do. You got to seal off the room. You have to get a whole bunch of this goofy crap. This stuff, you know, for all the stuff that I had to get 2 big rolls. It's about $100, give or take, something like that. So, you know, it can get expensive with all these little hidden costs that you need to, if you're trying to do it right. I mean, if, like I said, if you're just doing like one little rig, or, you know, kind of half-assed, man, you do what you want to do. But I got this to such a degree that my whole house AC was taking a crap. I couldn't. I mean, I was living with what I thought was a broken AC for weeks. But it turns out that, you know, I'm just running like negative pressure or negative flow, whatever the heck it is, and the AC unit, because of this guy, just this guy right here, more or less, it wasn't cooling off the house. Hopefully I got it fixed. We're going to find out when it gets really hot in a few days. It's keeping up right now, only about a 10-degree difference outside, but when it hits 100 degrees outside or something during a few really hot days, we'll find out if it works then or not. Alright guys, so like next week or so or whatever, I'll probably won't have much to do with the mining updates, because I don't really have much coming in yet. I say that, but whatever. But hopefully my upgrade to the main computer is going to be here. So get that, install that, get the water and cooling all set up. I'll switch over and do a little video on that, because I am really curious as to how good the water cooling can let me mine in the gaming rig when I'm not gaming. If I can get it up to like 130, 135 megahertz while mining, Not likely possible, but if I can somehow get to that point and get it stable, that actually might make it worth it to try water cooling some of this stuff. And I would have to like really rig up some kind of crazy thing or whatever with radiators and pumps and all this stuff, but I kind of sort of want to do it if it's viable in the gaming machine. We will see, and we'll see you in the next video.